So we have this close tab IB image button in our web row. So when we click on this button, this tab needs to be removed from RecyclerView. So we will access this close tab IB in our normal tabs RV adapter view holder class. Image button close tab IB is equal to item view dot find view by ID r dot id dot close tab IB. Then we will set close tab IB dot set on click listener to view holder dot this, and we will check else if id is equal to r dot id dot close tab IB. Then in our custom horizontal manager, we will create one helper method. It will be package level method boolean if not scrolling, and if it is not scrolling, and also if it is not is deleting, then we will return true, else we will return false. We will simplify this statement. Then at top we will declare one more thing, one more variable, private integer delete pose. Then we will create one more helper method, void set delete pose, and we will pass in delete pose, and we will set this delete pose, this dot delete pose is equal to delete pose. So in our close tab IB, first of all we'll check if custom horizontal dot if not scrolling. If this is the case, then this means that our tab manager is free. Currently it is not doing any function, that is scrolling or removing other tab. It is free, hence we can enter the following code. So at the top of our normal tabs RV, we'll declare one variable, private boolean is swiping, and we'll set it to false. So in the later videos we will use this variable to check if it is swiping or not. Then in custom horizontal dot if not scrolling, the first thing we will do is we will set is swiping to true to indicate that it is swiping, that is removing the view. Then we will animate our item view using item view dot animate, and we will set its translation y to RecyclerView container height. So at the top of our normal type survey adapter, we will declare some variables in which we will store our RecyclerView container height, width, and other properties. So first variable we are going to create is private integer the RecyclerView container height. We'll declare RecyclerView container width, then new width, new height, f bar height. Then we will declare private float, scale x, scale y. Now we will get our bottom f bar. In our normal tabs RV, we store its reference in private final bottom f bar, and we will use bottom f bar dot post new runnable. Then we will catch int width is equal to RecyclerView container, our parent layout dot get width. Similarly, int height is equal to RecyclerView container dot get height. Then we will create one function, set specs. In this function we are going to set our variables and we will pass width and height to this set specs function. So it will be package level void set specs integer RecyclerView container width, integer RecyclerView container height. So we will create try catch block to omit crash if it happens. Now we will set this dot RecyclerView container width is equal to RecyclerView container width. This dot RecyclerView container height is equal to RecyclerView container height. This dot app bar height is equal to bottom app bar dot get height. Then we will set new width is equal to RecyclerView container width into 0.55. We'll cast this to integer. We'll set new height is equal to RecyclerView container height into 0.55. Again we will cast this to integer. We will later on use new width and new height, and in later videos of this course then we will set scale x is equal to, so we will cast our new width to float, then we will cast our new RecyclerView container width to float. So we will wrap it in brackets we will wrap brackets around it, so that first of all it will cast new width to float, it will cast RecyclerView container width to float, and then it will do division for scale y. We will cast new height to float, and we will cast RecyclerView container height to float, and thereby we will do division. So those last four variables will be used later on in this course. So now we have RecyclerView container height, so we will animate our view, set its translation y to negative RecyclerView container height. Then we will use dot with end action new runnable. We will run this code on UI thread, hence we will use main activity dot run on UI thread. We will pass new runnable. Here we will call one more function remove tab, then get binding adapter position, and we will pass item view to remove tab function. Then we will set is swiping to false. Then for our animate function we will set duration 175, and we will start this animation. Now we need to create this remove tab function. So after our add new tab we will create this remove tab function. It will again synchronized void remove tab. It will accept position as first parameter, then it will accept view as second parameter, then we will remove our URL from our array list URL using URL and we will pass position. Then we will set custom horizontal manager dot set delete position to position. Then we will set custom horizontal manager dot set lay down type to 0. Then we will remove view from RecyclerView using RecyclerView dot remove view. This view is nothing but the item view, which is added as tab in our RecyclerView. So after removing view from RecyclerView, we will call notify item removed at position. So our remove tab function is ready. We set lay down type to 0. So now when we remove tab, it will call this on layout children function. It has lay down type 0. It is not -1, so control will go in this else part, and it will call horizontal laydown method. But in this horizontal laydown method, we didn't created code in case 0. So in the next video we will create code for case 0, that is tab removal case.